How's it going, everybody? Sorry this is out so late. I became sick on Tuesday afternoon on reset, so wasn't able to make this video and get it out on Tuesday, the day the Nightfall came out. Day reset happened. I try. Obviously, you can't be in control of when you get sick, when you fall ill, but I'll try to always have these Nightfall guides out on Tuesdays, so that when you're ready to go do your Nightfall, you'll have my guide to go to if you need it or you want it. This Nightfall, first of all, this is us doing it on Prestige. So if you're doing it on normal difficulty, it's going to be considerably easier, depending on your light level, your power level. This is the Pyramidion Nightfall on IO against the Vex, and on our version of it had Taken in it too. I'm not sure if the normal version will. I haven't done the normal version at all this week. It's a cool strike. Reminds me a lot of actually the Vault of Glass from Destiny 1, Vault of Glass Raid. I like fighting the Vex in particular. I think they're a neat enemy alien race to fight against. So when you first go to start off here, you have to capture these two plates. And you just have to stand in them for a couple seconds until the fencing around them, little holographic fencing, see it's red in color right now. When you stand in it for a couple seconds, it'll turn blue, and that's when you know you've captured it. Once you've done that, some yellow bar harpies are going to spawn in the middle. You kill them and you can proceed. You don't have to kill all of the enemies here if you don't want to try to save time. Just a note, quick note, I'm not going to have arrows or anything like that in this one. There's no Vex oracles or anomalies to kill to gain time back. No portals to jump through. Nothing that I feel that you really need arrows for and all that kind of stuff. And in the interest of just getting this out, since I'm already 2 days later than I want to be with it, I'm just going to do a voiceover for it. I hope you find it useful without those extra things added. Hope it helps you. So like I was saying, you just capture these two plates and then just try to kill these yellow bar harpies out here as quickly as you can. You see my aim is just absolutely on point here with my grenades and my rockets. It's what happens when you try to rush sometimes, and those harpies are notorious for just dodging rockets. I'm missing grenades and horseshoes and tracking on this rocket. I don't even think that stuff exists. Well, actually, tracking exists on a few rockets, I think, in Destiny 2, but that particular one, Curtain Call's got the cluster bombs. It's really good for boss DPS and stuff. That's why I have it. So ride your Sparrow down through here, at least through this part. Save yourself a couple seconds on the timer, because like I said, there's no way to reset the timer, no way to extend the timer on this one. Don't try to ride the Sparrow down through these platforms. We tried it several times and were unsuccessful. Maybe on normal you might be able to. On Prestige we kept getting killed on the way down. Even if we didn't fall off with the Sparrow or anything, the enemies were just lighting us up. I got an exotic Sparrow too. It's pretty durable, but they were just blowing it up right underneath me and killing me. Just, work your way down, toss your grenades, drop your rifts, shoot some rockets. Oh, I should have mentioned this earlier. One of the modifiers this week is, I don't remember the name of it, to be honest with you, but you'll see torrential light is showing in the left side of the screen there. What that means is it's like Daybreak modifier was on Destiny 1, or Mayhem was on Destiny 1 PvP. You're going to be getting your powers back very quickly. Now, it doesn't seem to apply to the super, but you will be getting your melee, your grenades, and your rift, or your Titan Wall, your whatever your class ability is back very quickly. So you can pretty much spam them. So spamming grenades and spamming your class abilities is going to help you get through this a lot quicker too. So you see me tossing grenade after grenade after grenade. Now, I pretty much purposely kill myself right here, or that's the excuse I'm going with, because my friend Kush, the hunter, was able to invis and get past that part for us. So once he had reached a certain point where it would checkpoint us, I just kill myself, and then when I respawn, I'll be up to him. That way I don't have to keep dying over and over again, trying to get past this part by myself. See, now I'm caught up to them. It's just a little trick you can use if one of you is lucky enough to get past a part while the other one or two are lagging behind. And you'll see me throughout the video just constantly dropping healing riffs for these guys and for myself. And I'm wearing the Warlock exotic boots, the Lunafaction boots, and that'll refill the magazine for me and for any of the teammates that are in the rift too on any of the weapons, like all our weapons. So that can be very helpful. You can like shoot a rocket or whatever, empty your magazine, hurry up, drop a rift, it'll be reloaded. I've got such a bad habit of reloading though. I mean, I don't know if it's a good habit or a bad habit or whatever, but I have such a habit of reloading. So I don't often take advantage of the fact that I'm doing that. See right there I did. This part we're coming up on right here. A lot of enemies are going to spawn in, so toss your grenades right here, shoot some rockets, drop your class abilities, fire off your supers, just let them have it. Clear them all out real quick so you don't waste a lot of time. Don't try to hang on to your supers and your heavy and everything, because using yellow bars, plenty of yellow bars are going to drop heavy ammo or power ammo. You chain your supers off each other. You see him picking up his orbs, he's picking up mine. We're going to get our supers back relatively quick. Watch out for these lasers. Take your time going through them. Every time in the first couple times we tried to do this, we kept trying to rush through them. And you get your timing off just a little bit, especially if you're doing the prestige. And they're going to kill you. I think on prestige the timing is a little off. They're a little faster perhaps. And the strength of them might even be buffed because it killed me pretty quickly every time I would touch them. This next part, again, you've got to capture some plates. There's one to the left, one to the right on the floor, and one almost directly in front of that walled off area over there. You can see like the shielded off area. You just got to step in those 3 plates again, make the ring turn from red to blue, and I don't think you have to kill all the enemies in here. I might be mistaken on that, but you're pretty much killing them as you go anyway. And then it'll let you progress once you pass the room. There you see they're capturing that last plate. Just dealing with that guy real quick, and the gates can open up behind us. Now when you run through this, you can just run right past these guys. You might want to toss a grenade down on the floor or something. Just run past them, go through. You don't have to fight them. Unless you find you're dying to them somehow, but I mean at least one guy should be able to get past. I don't know how I survived right here going through that laser. It was crazy. I don't know how it didn't kill me. It's another area of the strike where I like to use my super rockets or whatever. I didn't have either right here. But it's very useful. So I'll get through this part real quick right here. Now one of my friends killed him, but there's always a shield guy right here at the end, the taken guy right there. It's somebody must have already killed him, but he'll bash you back into the lasers, so always try to take him out before you try to progress past that part. Now you'll see the white glowing Vex towers there. They're called spires, the Vex spires. Make sure you those are what you've got to go up to. I believe there's 4 of them. Yeah, it's a 0 out of 4. Hack the network towers, they're calling them. You gotta go up to them and scan them with your ghost. So spread out or stay together, however you want to do it. We tried to more or less stay together, but my friend Kush, being the hunter, could go invisible a lot. He would kind of push forward for us, and we were just trying to back him up and shoot rockets wherever he's going and throw grenades wherever he's going to try to cover him as best we can. Like he's going right now, so we're trying to toss grenades up there and help clear out the ads. And, you know, just go and get it. As soon as you drop your ghost on it, you don't have to stand there and defend it or anything. You just drop your ghost, and your ghost will start hacking it, and you can go run to the next one or go clear out more ads or whatever it is you want to do. And once all 4 of them have been interacted with, you can move along to the next room. You don't have to clear all the ads. I got ripped off here. I'm calling hacks on that enemy right there. I'm standing behind my friend's shield wall in my healing rift, and he still killed me. That's crazy. OP. They gotta nerf that right now. Bungie gotta nerf that guy's Axion Dart. So you don't have to worry about killing this guy. Just stun him or distract him or whatever and just run past. At least on Prestige, we found that you want to wind up with at least 5 or 6 minutes when you get to the boss left on the clock. If you've got only 3 or 4 minutes, chances are you're not going to be able to do it. I mean, if you could do it, congratulations. But it's kind of difficult. I've heard that 3 Titans spamming double arc grenades is a pretty OP method. But we didn't have that type of fire team. We had 1 of each class going here, a Hunter, a Titan, and a Warlock, so. Now, see, we changed the plate there, and he appeared. Now he's going to go off to the side here, and he's going to get shielded in that little cage he puts himself in. During this time, you split up into 2 teams. One team's going to take the plate over there, and then right after you take that plate, this plate becomes active, and you can take this plate, and that'll drop his shield. And he's only going to do this twice, and then he's going to stay on the floor for the rest of the fight, and you'll be able to hit him the whole time. Just watch, because even when he's got that shield up around him, when he's in that little cage or whatever you want to call it, he can snipe at you, he can shoot you. And he'll pretty much one-shot you, depending on your power level and whatnot. 1 or 2 shots. Alright, CC again. I'm going to go to this plate. I think, yeah, my friend Schnickums is going to stay here with me, and you'll see Killer Kush is going to go over there and grab the other plate. And we're going to kind of provide covering fire for him, back him up. Toss our grenades over there to help. If you're wondering, I wasn't attacking the floor there with my grenade. I was expecting these guys to spawn in before. Kind of threw it a little too early. You know, see, he's going to get unlocked out of this cage now, and that's it. Now, for the rest of the fight, he will teleport around the arena, but he won't go back in a cage like that. He won't be shielded. So you're free to just DPS him as much as you can, as much as you want to. Watch out, a lot of ads will be spawning, including the suicider ones. The ones that explode, just run up to you and blow up. And they drop the radiolorian fluid or Vex milk on the ground, which will damage you if you step in it. Don't do what I do and go out into the middle of the arena here. Excuse me, and where there's no cover and get absolutely hammered. The cover will disappear and reappear and kind of move up towards the top of the arena there, and you want to kind of just follow it as it's disappearing and moving around, so you have cover. Of course, you'll see the boss goes right up there where my friends are by the cover and kind of focuses on them. But had we all been up there and I'd been dropping healing rifts and the Titan had been dropping shield walls, we probably would have been alright. It got kind of spread out. So as soon as you respawn, like if this happens to you, if you get separated like this and you just keep dying over and over again, because it is pretty rough at that point if you've got a lot of ads on the ground, especially if you don't have supers to clear them with. Just every time you respawn and get up, just toss a grenade at the boss, shoot a rocket, whatever, get off whatever damage you can get on them every time you get up before you get killed. You'll see every time I respawn going forward, I think I just toss a grenade or shoot a rocket. So you just knocked me off there, but at least I got the grenade off and got some damage on him. That's pretty much it, guys. We had about 2 minutes left here. We just kept dying over and over again, but we just kept throwing grenades and putting whatever damage on him we could put on him. And he was pretty weak at that point. You see he's running around with no head on. We did much better in our second attempt. 2 of us were warlocks, and we were just spamming. We used our supers on them, I believe, at the same time and stuff, and it just was a little easier. But yeah, I mean, this is like worst case scenario. If you all keep dying like this, just keep getting up and shooting rockets and throwing grenades and such. And you'll see that should be it right there, I think. Yep, there it is. Alright, I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you found it useful. So again, sorry for being 2 days late. Try to get next week's out earlier. Take care. Like, subscribe, comment, all that good stuff. And I'll catch you guys on the next video.